Okay, so I'm going to move on to contour. So in this situation, this scares a lot of people. And I know you're up in arms. You're like, I don't want to contour. I might make myself look like an Oompa Loompa. No, you got to practice to get better. So there's a couple different things you can use. You can use a big old bronzer, or you can use like a darkerish color, okay? You want to do something that matches your skin tone well. It complements it very well. So if you're cool, get a cool tone. If you're warm, get a warm tone. All the things. Make sure that you are matching your tones to your skin tone, okay? So even if you have to go darker for the contour colors, make sure that you are matching them to your skin tone and you won't look orangey-borangey, okay? So what I like to use is a brush. You can use an angled brush. We're going to try to use this one here. Actually, we'll use this one, okay? And I just pick up that contour and I roll the brush up to feel resistance. See those lines? From the top of your ear down mid here, not all the way to your corner, right here is where you stop. Lightly put that. So you can lightly build things, but you cannot harshly take away, okay? So what I mean by that is don't get your hand all up in here, okay? All the way back here, okay? It gives you more control to do lighter applications, okay? So there we go into our hairline, halfway down. Do it like that if you need to, okay? Other side. And you're like, Cindy, you're just being willy-nilly with that. You guys have been doing this a long time. Okay, like that. So that you can see that it is creating darkness and it's pulling my face in. See that? Okay. It's creating a shadow area of darkness. And it's pulling my face in. You guys, I weigh a lot. So this is pulling my face in to make my face not look so big, okay? It's giving you an illusion, okay? That's what's happening. All right, so connect your lines, please, okay? Connect the lines, please. Okay, so you're going to create a line in your hairline here. And go down the side of your face. Kind of stipple it, which is like pulling the brush like this, okay? About doing this. Because if you do this like that, it might give you like a straight line, okay? So just kind of want to lightly put it on there. You can build it up, but you cannot take away, all right? That's the point here. Going in light so that you can fill in areas that need a little bit more, because you don't want to brush yourself heavily. And you'll find out, okay? You'll find out sometimes when you're using the wrong brush. You want to use like a fluffy-ish brush, okay? Not too loose. Not loose like this, but like this, okay? It has like that many bristles. Because I use this Real Techniques, like slanted brush, and it's too packed together, and it's the wrong thing, okay?
You doing a lot?
Okay. So I'm going to connect the lines. And there we go. Okay? So it's not harsh. Okay? It's very, very lightly done. And it's doing what I want it to do. Okay? It's just giving me that little bit of warmth so that you're not a pasty-wasty and you have a little bit of depth to your face. Okay? Some people even do it down here. I don't do it like that all the time, but you can kind of carve out the chin. Just a little bit down there, depending on your face shape. There you go. I don't contour my nose at all. Some people do, I don't, but that's up to you. You would just go down the line right here. Make sure you go all the way up to your eyebrow. Go down the line right here and a little bit around here. I don't do that because I always mess it up, okay? But there's the face contour. And I don't think I have a nose that needs to be contoured, to be quite honest with you. You can also contour underneath the lip. You can just get like a little bitty brush like this and just go underneath the lip so it'll push your lip out like people want to kiss you or something, okay? So that is contour. We're not done. We got to blend and all the things. What I do next is powder, pressed powder. So this will match your foundation, okay? It's not going to be lighter or anything like that. Some people highlight underneath the under eyes, so we can do that first. And we will use this liquid one. If you are going to use a cream, make sure you do the cream first and then do the powder, okay? So for this, I'm just going to create like a little chicken foot. Okay, just like that. And then I'm going to use my Beauty Blender, which I just lost. There it is. I'm going to take this part of the Beauty Blender and just kind of dabble that in, stipple it. Okay, this is going to create light. Okay, it's going to draw you into my eyes. No matter what I put on my eyes, you're going to be drawn in. Okay, you're going to get hypnotized. All right, so bring this all the way up, right in between there. And it's going to brighten up your under eye. See me from far away? Brightened. All right, do the other side. And you're just dabbing it in there. So do the liquid before you do the powder, okay? We're going to set it with a powder, the pressed powder. This is going to brighten your under eyes. If you have dark circles, you need to get a different concealer. You need to get an orange concealer because it color corrects your dark circles, okay? Get a soft peach or soft orange or whatever it's called, okay? Because you want to offset the color of your dark circles, okay? It's not because you're tired. Dark circles are actually hereditary, actually, okay? I don't know that it's low on iron or whatever it is, but I think it's hereditary. There we go. It brought this out, created darkness here, chiseled that, and then brought your attention to my eyes, okay? All right, here we go. We're going to set this with powder. All right, here is the pressed powder. You want to get one that matches your foundation, of course. And a brush for this. I'm just going to use this fluffy brush right here. And this is going to get rid of your pores, okay? So when you set this makeup, you're just adding a little bit more coverage, and you are allowing your face to be poreless, especially on your nose. And this smells like baby powder or something close, like a vanilla baby powder or something. It smells really good. All right, so this liquid is dry, so then you want to set your under eyes. And if you have dry skin, you're going to want to moisturize before you makeup so that your under eyes, use like an eye cream and moisturizer so that your under eyes are not dry, like extremely dry. Because sometimes your makeup can make you look dehydrated if your skin is not right. So most of the time, we're going to talk about this, but most of the time that you have some issues with your makeup and the way it looks on your face, it has to do with your skincare, okay? It has to do with how you're taking care of your skin. So if a wall had a bunch of texture on it and holes and things, unless you, what is it, putty that they put in it, unless you do the putty thing and then make the texture go away, you're not going to have a pretty paint job, okay? So the same with your makeup. You want to get your skincare right so that your makeup looks good, okay? All right, so I'm going to just like go on the edges, the very edges of this brush, and go underneath my contour. I don't want to go over it, just the edges, so that it like blends out that line, okay? You don't want to take it away. You just want to blend it. And if it's too harsh, you can go over the top of it, which mine's not really that harsh, but we're just going to go over top of it. Okay, there we go. I'm going to do that on my forehead too. All right, here we go, guys. All right, the next thing you want to do is brows. Okay, let's move on to highlight, okay? That's what's missing from my face, right? Besides the lashes. So this is a 3-in-1 face palette, and then we also have a different palette that has all the highlights in it. Here it is. Here it is. It has like 3 different colors. I am not so much on these two. I'm on like a really big fan of the middle one there. But whatever strikes your fancy. So with highlight, you just are going to use whatever works for you, okay? I used to be a super huge fan of this dollar store icy, kind of like a knockoff of Jeffree Star. It's like really white. I don't have it in here, but anyways, or a gold one. And it's just going to be your preference because some people will like the pink one. Some people will like the more warm tone one. It's just going to be your preference. But with highlights, I got this brush from Ipsy. We're going to go over tools later, but I got this brush from Ipsy and we're going to spray it with setting spray. And here's the reason why. We'll talk about this with eyeshadows too, but when you spray setting spray onto your brush, it is going to pick up all the glittery stuff and make it metallicized, okay? So that means you're going to be able to be seen from space. If you don't want to be seen from space, go ahead and don't do that. Don't spray it with the setting spray. But I like to glow like a glazed donut, honey. I want you to think that I am fresh off the belt at Krispy Kreme and I just got my little cream on, okay? That sounded very bad. So sorry. Okay, so I'm going to spray this with setting spray. And I'm going to go in the middle shade here and I'm going to get a bunch on my brush. And I'm going to hold my brush all the way out here and just lightly dust, kind of stipple a little bit and lightly dust it on my face. In any motion that I so choose. Ha! Look at, there it is. Woo! Look at that highlight though. Look at, girl. Ooh, yeah. It catches your eye, doesn't it? Okay. That's the point. That's the point of the highlight. So I'm going to spray it again. Okay. And I like this setting spray because it definitely like, it sprays everywhere that you need it to go. And you're just putting it right above where you did your contour. Okay, guys, I don't do blush. I never have done blush, so if you want to learn blush, you're going to have to learn it from somebody else. So sorry. It goes on the apples of your cheeks, and you kind of bring it up to your contour, but guys, I don't do blush, so sorry. Okay, so you stipple it on. Okay, right above where you did your contour. Right above where you did your contour. And you kind of blend it in a little bit, but don't go overlapping that contour, okay? You want to have your own little space for your highlight. Then on the tip of your nose, in a circular motion. And if you feel like it's too bright, you can take your pressed powder and dim it down. And then right on the top of your lips. Right there. Girl! Woo! Look at that. All right. We can dim this down, but do we really want to dim our sparkle? All right. I'm going to take this double-ended brush, use whatever you have. I'm going to spray it on the smaller inside and go in and put you a little pop in the corner. Okay? I'm going to bring your focal point to my eyeballs into the center of my face. Okay? Okay, just bring it down a little bit. Okay? Just like that. There you go. Ooh, that's too much. All right, we can fix it. No big deal. Oh, it's not too much, girl. It's not too much. Okay. Like I said, if you want to dim that down a little bit, which why would you want to do it? Dim your sparkle, girl. We're going to go ahead and do that. All right, so use your face powder. Okay? And just kind of go over that a little bit. You're like, calm down, girl. Calm down. All right, there. A little bit. All right. Ooh, that smells good. All right, so there we go. We got the highlight on. You can also do it up here. Let's just do that. Let's just be extra, guys. Let's just do that. We can also take it up here below and highlight your brow bone. Right there. See that? Ooh, how nice is that? I should have done that. These are very important steps, you guys. You don't want to go over your eyeshadow there, but definitely add that in there. It gives you a little something extra. Oh, yeah. See that? Look at that. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. It gets me excited. I guess you could do the chin, but I don't really do that. Okay. That's enough. Okay, so that is highlighting.